I am Dr. Kyu Kyu Than, a research director from the Burnet Institute Myanmar office, and I'm also a co-principal investigator for Myanmar in the Rebuild for Resilience consortium. We have learned so much from doing Rebuild research work in Myanmar because in Rebuild we have a very diverse partners with different expertise and experiences from different contexts where we learn from each other. Especially what I like about learning is that we were able to do quality research work with sound ethical principles, which is very important. We were able to adopt some of the ethical principles to fit our context. And also, what we learn is that safeguarding is another very important issue especially in conflict affected setting. For all of us, we must ensure that not only research participants are protected and safeguarded, but also researchers like ourselves are protected from these conflict and fragile setting in doing research. The main innovations that have been trialed in Myanmar during rebuild period is the disability inclusion of health system in the community. So the disability inclusion is a very important topic because not often in many of the research arena, disability inclusion have been left behind. But what we did in Myanmar was that when we were doing disability inclusion, we involved the persons with disability from the very beginning of planning the research, putting them along all throughout the research process, and also even taking their opinions on research uptake and how to do research together with them. Another thing is not only that we were including them in the process, but we also learned so much from them that we understood how to speak to them, how to talk to them, understand their language, and understand their lives in doing research together with them. The third component that I really like to think is that the coordination with the community and community stakeholder is also important in bringing the health system alive to sustain disability inclusion in future. The most important lesson from Rebuild is that when we started Rebuild, all the countries were in a transformative stage of the health system resilience. We were all in really good shape of really thinking about transforming a health system resilience. However, during the time of the consortium of 5 years, all the countries faced COVID-19, other conflicts, and other crises in almost all rebuilt countries. However, we were able to absorb what went through with us, and we were able to adapt to do our research work. We were able to produce research outputs that are usable and that are adaptable to other settings of fragile and conflict settings. So these type of research consortium is a critical element in showcasing the health system resilience of fragile and conflict settings. So I think this is my major takeaway is that research is a real powerful tool in showing the complexity of an adaptive health system.